and world peace.
LGBTQ plus visibility.
Hi, my name is Ulysses.
Hey, this is Ernesto.
My name is Peru, like the country.
My name is Jose Munoz.
I'm Hector, and I'm George.
And this is our channel.
Welcome to our channel.
Today we're gonna do something different.
Something crazy.
The most differentest, craziest thing we've ever done.
So today we have a really special video for you guys. At least we hope it's really special. Over the past few weeks, reached out to some of our favorite people and we asked them to answer some questions for us about the meaning of gay pride, what it means to them, so they could hopefully share some stories with us that would resonate.
So I hope you enjoy. Let's get into it.
It was here in Houston, Texas. It was last year.
I went in Houston, Texas.
I was 27 years old.
My first pride was 9 years ago, 2010. Well, that's our first pride.
My first gay pride was in San Francisco.
I was 19 when I went to my first Pride Parade. It was in New York City.
When I was probably like 20 years old.
I believe I was maybe 20 years old as well.
Even though I'm clearly queer, it wasn't like I was like shouting it from the window.
Before, I was really scared, nervous, excited.
Excitement and nervousness and not knowing what to expect.
Did not know what to expect.
Before pride, I think we were kind of like, not terrified.
Just a little bit of panic. I think I was concerned who was gonna see me there.
We were still a little bit more reserved.
But I was also very excited, and while I was very anxious and nervous, I also knew that it was something that I needed to do.
It was awesome. It was pretty cool.
I think it was probably one of the first times that we actually held hands in public and like
I'm gay!
being there with our friends and so many people that out in public, like we just completely lost that fear.
I remember walking with my brother and my friends down the streets of San Francisco being like, wow, like I am not as alone as I thought I was.
There are so many people who are just like me in their own way.
I was just able to be with a lot of people there that felt comfortable with themselves and being able to be open for whom they are, and that helped me so much.
I was honestly a little bit shocked by how free everyone could be.
Holy guacamole.
Oh my God, these people are doing things that I would never dream of, or putting themselves out there in a way that I would never dream of.
Literally everyone's gay, everyone's queer, and this is amazing.
Honey, you gotta go!
It's just a fun month-long party.
It is such a wonderful, eye-opening experience.
Go with an open mind.
Yeah, like I don't care who you are, just why have you not gone to pride? Like even if you're straight.
Like we have a bunch of straight friends that come with us, and
It doesn't matter if you're straight and an ally and feel like we're gonna judge if you come to a pride parade.
I think you should go. You would have lots and lots of fun.
It doesn't matter if you're like not an extrovert and you feel like pride is all about like being crazy and loud and partying. Like
Whatever you like, it's gonna be there, so you might as well go and find it.
you're gonna find your niche at pride. I promise you. So
I would say go. If you haven't gone, go.
Just go.
Most embarrassing pride had to be last year.
I mean, it wasn't embarrassing. I was just like,
I had a great time. There's plenty of receipts out there that I had a great time, but I do not have recollection of any of it.
I mean, I'm always well behaved, and I never drink excessively.
I got there and then I was home.
But if you guys saw me and know any of the embarrassing stories, you might know better than I do.
I met a lot of people. Everyone was great, super welcoming, lots of love being given.
I got so drunk, you guys. I ended up talking to this guy, some would say in a little bit more of a flirtatious way. Ernesto was so upset at me, as he should have been.
I don't like this story. Let's move on.
But that was probably my most embarrassing. I'm still so sorry.
One year in the Houston Pride Parade, I got to be in the parade.
A couple years ago, I was working for a fitness company.
And it was just really fun to be in the parade and walk it a little bit. And
they had their own float for the parade, and since I was a part of the company, we were able to like be on the float with like the like spinning bikes, and that was the first time I was a part of like a parade, and it was really cool.
Being on the other side after so many years being a spectator, that was really, really fun.
Being able to see Todrick Hall perform at our gay pride, that was pretty cool and pretty amazing.
I think that my favorite moment at a gay pride was probably one of the times where I ran into someone I knew.
It was the first year that both my parents came.
It was just this exchange of like, oh my God, you're here. And they're like, oh my God, you're here too.
And I don't know, just seeing your parents on the side of the street, like taking
Cheering you
pictures.
on.
Yeah, taking pictures of you, and like I heard my mom even saying like, oh, that's my son, says me ho.
I think at one point too, there was a booth where, and that was one of my favorite ones. But there's a booth of moms just giving hugs and letting them know that, you know, they're there for you.
It meant a lot.
I was able to give a hug to one of the moms there. Something that I needed at that moment. So, to whatever mom that hugged me and that day, it was really, really, really cool. It means just being you.
Pride is a day to be kind of like your unfiltered self.
And not having to explain to anybody why you are a certain way and just being.
It's a day where, for me, I get to celebrate exactly who I am without any concerns of what other people are gonna think about me.
And being happy for who you are, doesn't matter what you are.
Yeah, just like going out with a crop top saying I'm gay or with a rainbow flag and not having that fear of like what people might think about you.
I don't even know how to explain. It's just the feeling.
And it's not just about your sexuality, but it's about so many things. It's just such a place of absolute acceptance.
There's no other feeling than being in a group, massive group of people who are there for the same reason you are, and they're not judging you one bit.
It's a moment where everyone is just so welcoming that you could befriend almost anybody there.
And I think the older I get, gay pride also means educating, and it means showing people what it means to be gay.
Yeah, I think gay pride means history.
Like, it's so rad, you know, that we're a part of something bigger than ourselves. Sign me up. Give me a second. No.
I think it's whack.
Nope.
That's whack.
Still no.
You have never experienced the things that a minority group has experienced.
Why do y'all need something? Y'all have it every day.
Until you have not been able to feel like you can walk anywhere and not be your true self.
Until you wake up in the morning and go about your daily life fearing for your life.
Until you have had to fight for equal rights within the society.
Then you can come to me and tell me that you need straight pride.
Y'all don't need it because y'all already have the stuff that y'all need here for the world to live a normal life.
It sucks.
The analogy sucks.
It's important because we're still in this fight.
There's still so much work to be done.
We're still in this protest that we're trying to have everybody be equal.
If you are LGBTQ+, you have experienced discrimination. You have experienced moments of self-doubt.
If our trans brothers and sisters can serve in the military just for being trans, if people are walking down the street and getting murdered for being queer, if people are getting beat up, people fearing for their lives,
We still have racism. We still have people judging and not letting us be free to be who we are.
there's so much work to be done.
And so celebrating the day, the moment, the month is about reaffirming and reassuring yourself that you are who you are meant to be.
By saying who you are, you're breaking down the walls that separates you from everybody else.
because we shouldn't have any wall separating anybody. You're a great person, you like to have fun just as much as they do, and there's no differences other than the person you love.
It's still so important for all of us to be here and be queer because
We are here, we are visible, and we're not going anywhere.
I'm proud of being gay.
We're only getting bigger, we're only getting stronger, and we're only going further and forward for our rights and the rights of the future LGBT community.
they're not gonna really know what they're really up against if we don't show up and show out.
I hope it's still as fun.
I hope in 20 years that we have come so far as the LGBT community that people are making YouTube videos of if we should have gay pride or not.
Yeah, I think like 20 years from now, we're not gonna be talking about labels.
It's about human
Yeah.
love, human everything. Like we should be proud to be human.
I hope that we've come so far in 20 years that people are discussing whether we should have gay pride because gays are just an equal part of society and no one discriminates against them.
I truly believe Pride will be really super different.
But I think at the core, I hope it's not much different. I hope at the core, it's still about celebrating individuality and celebrating who you are and accepting who you are. And also, I really hope it's about the history.
This year we're celebrating 50 years of Stonewall. So 50 years ago, we weren't celebrating anything. We were fighting for our rights.
So I hope in 20 years, we're still talking about Stonewall. We're still talking about all the people that have fought for us, and we're just keeping those memories alive.
And for Pride in 20 years to just be a party, a celebration of what we've done for the world of just being you.
Maybe I'll be in like a loving relationship and maybe I'll have kids of my own and I'll be able to take them to an LGBT museum and just hold them in my arms and be like, look at all the things that we've been able to accomplish, and you know what? We got them.
Hi. I'm lucky.
So, dare to be you, dare to dream, and para todos los latinos que están mirando, los quiero mucho.
Love you, happy Pride.
Happy Pride, queers, hey!
Thanks for watching, you guys. I hope you liked the video, and we'll be back next Thursday. Bye.
Thank you for watching, cuties. Bye.
LGBT